As a parent, I would recommend John Wood. There's a big misconception that you don't get the college experience until you actually go away to a school. Both of my daughters have thrived at John Wood. John Wood instructors and staff take a real serious interest. All of her classes transferred, no problem. John Wood gave both my kids a great start, a no-brainer for us. My name is Doug Porter, and I'm the proud father of two daughters who attended John Wood Community College. It's your college for your life.
Talking with John Wood Community College President Mike Elbe, stopping by today. One of the things that has changed a little bit at the college is the academic calendar. It's broken up a little differently, so students can kind of, there's not your traditional hard, you have to enroll here, you have options.
Well, and you do. There's a number of options. 16-week semester. So our fall and spring term are 16-week terms, and embedded within those 16-week terms are 2 8-week terms. So we offer a few first 8-week, but we have an extended second 8-week offering so that people, students, adults, traditional age students that maybe want to pick up a class in the second 8 weeks of the term can still continue to take a class. We're continuing to register students right now for second 8-week classes, so anybody out there that's still looking to take a class, there's opportunity there. Also, we have a 2x2 program that we promoted last summer, and we've marketed it, and it's gone extremely well. But the 2x2 program is you take 2 classes at a time, all in 8-week format, and in 2 years you graduate with your associate's degree. And our faculty and staff work together to align that curriculum, which we'd never done, and we aligned the curriculum so that could happen. So 2 classes every 8 weeks, and in 2 years you earn your associate's degree, and that's a great opportunity for those people out there that need the flexibility. It's all online, so you don't have to physically be right here to be able to take those classes. So our academic calendar has been altered to better serve our students.
And yeah, because there's some kids who they're in college someplace else in the fall, and they come home at Christmas, and circumstances change, and maybe they don't have their ducks in a row and aren't ready to go January 15th-ish. So this is an opportunity for them to still step in.
And I tell you, I talked to a local student that was at another 4-year college that I know from my children, and he was in the hallways. I said, "Hey, what are you doing?" He goes, "Well, I decided to come back. It was too late to start in January, so I'm signed up for second 8-week classes." So there's just an example of how, and it's just not this term, it's in the fall term too.
Right.
So in the fall, if somebody comes in, the first week of classes and we can't really get everything done that we need to, we have something else to offer them in second 8-week term.
Something else that's kind of a national level that has some local impact. President Obama recently said he'd like to make community college free for everyone. That's great news. We can just walk in and sign up and go to school for free now, right?
Well, there's a lot of challenges with that. And the program is in his budget proposal. I don't know how they'll fund that, Bob. He talked about, I think it was $80 billion over 10 years. I think that's going to be a real challenge as we know the economic picture. And then statewide, too, there's a 25% state match in that American Promise is what he's calling it. And I think with the state of Illinois to think that they're going to be able to match 25%. So, I want to try to be optimistic about that, but realistically thinking, I think it's going to have a long road in front of it. And from a personal and a professional perspective, I do think that students have to have some skin in the game, that they're committing something other than just their time.
Sure.
To make that really worth their, that once they earn that they feel like they really sacrificed and earned something.
And I think that, obviously we've discussed before having a student, a son who is a student at John Wood. My family feels that it's already a great value in what itself right now.
And I would agree with that. And I think the biggest point is student access to education. And I think John Wood provides a great value, and it's for transfer degrees or certificate seeking people that want to, come and be trained to go to work. And, we talk about those 4 key career and technical health education programs that we serve. It's agriculture, it's manufacturing, it's health sciences, which our Surge Tech program has done extremely well. We're still taking some students for our Surge Tech class. It's going to be starting that second 8 weeks. And TDL, which we call Transportation, Distribution, and Logistics. Now, one thing, when we talk about budget, one thing that I will say that's within President Obama's proposed budget that I think is a great initiative is what he's calling his America Training Trades Assistance. And it's going to take the place of the TAA grant, which is something that we've been able to benefit from with the grants that we receive, but it's going to support technical and career training to provide a workforce for our community. And as you and I have already talked about, we continue to talk about and know this community has big demand and big needs for trained, skilled workforce. And it's not going to go away anytime soon. And in those 4 areas, agriculture, transportation, distribution, and logistics, health sciences, which would be nursing, CNA, Surge Tech, and manufacturing. And manufacturing can encompass a lot of things, including welding and computer-aided design. But those 4 areas are in big demand as far as a workforce in this area.
Yeah, the businesses, a lot of businesses that we deal with, at that business level on Quincy Journal, and the ads that we post and the ads that we see in the other media, you look at that, and it's about getting that the jobs are out there if people are willing to get the training.
Yeah, and if they want to work and they want to get the training, there are job opportunities out there, and they're good head of household paying jobs. And in my first 11 months as president, I've had the opportunity to be in, 15 or 18 of those businesses and talking to those CEOs and those people leading those organizations. And that need exists right now, and I don't see that demand going away anytime soon.
Okay.
As a parent, I would recommend John Wood. There's a big misconception that you don't get the college experience until you actually go away to a school. Both of my daughters have thrived at John Wood. John Wood instructors and staff take a real serious interest. All of her classes transferred, no problem. John Wood gave both my kids a great start, a no-brainer for us. My name is Doug Porter, and I'm the proud father of 2 daughters who attended John Wood Community College. It's your college for your life.